Yo, 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 this is King Earner coming to you live and direct. Sit here on the internet and I happen to see something that was very dishonorable. And I see grown-ups applauding it. How is it that it's okay for DAZ Dillinger to talk and bully a child like that? He's bullying Suge Knight Jr. just because he can. I don't know what his career was like, but I kind of had a little respect for him, being as though coming up, there was a part of our culture for a hot second. Well, he was for a hot second. Always honored Snoop music. But there's no way, shape, and form that Snoop could be all right with this happening, man. This dude is telling this young man, this child, what he done to his mother, and he's actually giving him vivid thoughts of it. Like, that's not cool. You don't know what that child could have wanted to do. That child could picture those type things and want to harm himself. And for all you suckers that's on YouTube that's sitting there rooting it on, y'all got to be the worst type of individuals. I was always taught, man, that when it comes down to a person's family, you don't go far with that. When it comes down to this type of stuff, speak with some honor and make sure it has a goal and meaning. But for you to talk on children is where you lost all your honor at. You're talking to a child, cuz. And at the end of the day, you're supposed to be a Crip. So I'm pretty sure if you're a Crip, you mean to tell me they allow their soldiers to talk to children like that just because the father may have been a blood or just because the father was this? Why all that didn't come out back then? Why wasn't y'all trying to figure out why y'all would take a check from a blood if your gang is Crip? I'm pretty sure it was plenty of Crips in the industry at that time. I think Daz is a pure sucker, and I'm calling him out that his honor ain't intact. Because if your honor was intact, cuz, you would have enough respect to make sure you respect children and make sure you leave the mother out of it, man. Leave them innocent people out of that, man. A lot of you dudes had every ample opportunity to do whatever y'all wanted to do to Suge face to face. Y'all was there with him every day. And I'm hearing it was like one big gangbang festival in Death Row. So if it was one big gangbanger joint, why y'all ain't be real gangbangers? Huh? How did y'all happen to get along this whole time? I'm King Earner from the Honor Your Life campaign. It's never okay to bully anyone. And I want the youngins that may have heard or watched this dude, so when you see his face or anything that he got going on, when it comes down to music, when it comes down to anything, don't listen to this guy, man. Especially youngins, the youth. Anytime he can sit up there and disrespect a little boy, man, like that, I don't respect it. And I don't care how old Suge Knight's son is. At the end of the day, you could tell he a child, man. And he still was being respectful, man. What's his name? Daz? I don't even know your name no more, coward. Daz Dillinger, you're a piece of trash and your honor ain't intact. And I don't care who vouching for you, man. And I feel as though Snoop need to correct it, because at the end of the day, real men, we don't carry it like that, Snoop, and you know that. Daz, get your honor intact, man. Leave that kid alone. And on any level that you feel as though, you want to bully me, bring it, man. I'm not the little guy, man. You can't just bully around everybody, man. I'm the individual that bully the bullies. You might have not heard about Philadelphia, but one thing we don't tolerate, man, is people bullying little children and stuff like that, man. There's no honor in that. King Earner live and direct, and be sure to check out honorableearners.com. But before you do anything, tell your child, if he's following Daz Dillinger on any level, he's off the limit of honor, because he's going at a little boy, man. A little boy. And from what I'm heard, and from what I'm hearing, and from what I heard, Suge ran down on your wife. And you got another to be living with your mom. What's that, like the Cali, that part of Cali? That's what you're supposed to walk around with slippers on all day and talk like you're cool, talk country, blow weed in the kitchen, and you're thorough. Oh, that don't make you thorough. That make you a clown. King Earner live and direct.